got a feeling that my lighter is gonna burn a hole in my fucking leg. I just filled my... Oh, shit. I just filled my Zippo up. And like always, you never can fill a fucking Zippo up without overfilling it. And if you can, you're just badass. I mean, seriously. In my book, you're the shit. Because I always think, oh, just that little squirt more, and that little squirt. And then, I got all over my hands. I was being a smartass, and I filled it up. And it was leaking out the bottom. So I was like, oh, I'll just burn that off. Not very funny. No, it was extremely funny. And I did it to myself, too. Spiderweb. I, flicked it. My hand caught on. Trying to get the fire. I was right next to the sinks. I mean, I knew what I was going to do. I knew it would catch on fire. I'm not a complete idiot. But I probably shouldn't have. Ooh. My baby doesn't want to start. First time it's done this. That ain't good. Never had to do that before. Oh, yeah. Kickstand up, people. Just never had it. I mean, I've had it give it a little bit of gas, but I've never done that before. It'll probably blow up on me today. This will be the day that my bike blows up because I've got a lot of cool shit going on. And it looks like it's gonna rain. I've got me and my best friend Dustin are gonna get on with getting on. We're gonna hang out tonight. We're gonna have a bro date, and we are going to go watch the Ninja Turtle movie, probably go hit Hooters, and then just get fucking flat out white boy wasted. I have not got white boy wasted in an extremely long time, so. What I'm gonna do now is I gotta go to a chiropractor's appointment. My back is fucking been out for a very long time. And I'm on vacation yesterday and today, so I made an appointment. So we're gonna try to make it to Springfield and ride through town without getting fucking ran the fuck over. Do not like riding in Springfield. I just don't like riding in cities, period. I know there's a lot of people that ride in just nothing but city, and I hate it. Too many people not paying attention. A lot of very bad drivers. And I haven't been on my bike in 2 weeks, so it feels very odd. I don't feel very comfortable yet. It's gonna take me a couple miles to get used to marsh. But this will give me a chance to go ahead and vlog a little bit. I haven't done a vlog in a while. I actually got asked by a really good friend of mine, another motovlogger, and I cannot say his name. I'm so bad with names. When I edit this, I gotta make sure I put him up. I always say I do that and I always forget. But he private messaged me the other night on Facebook and basically asked me how I was doing and told me to get my ass out and start vlogging. So I just told him that, you know, my shit's kind of got boring. I don't really have anything really to say. so I haven't really vlogged because I don't have nothing to say. I mean, he's like, man, you're a family man. You should have plenty to say. True. So anyway, I guess I have something I can tell y'all. So I've been wanting to sell my SS, and if anybody's ever known my channel, they've seen me come out of my shed several times and seen my cars. And, I take very good care of my cars. So I am extremely fortunate to have 5 vehicles, and by God, I'm going to keep every one of them nice. So we put my wife's 2001 Chevy Camaro V6 5-speed, brand new tires, everything's immaculate on the car, 125 miles. 125,000 miles. We're going to put that on Craigslist, and we're going to put my 2004 Chevy Impala SS 3.8 supercharged, automatic, new tires, brand new, leather, heated everything. We're going to put these on for sale. And then we're going to go look for an S10 Blazer, a ZR2 Chevy S10 Blazer, something cheap, four-wheel drive, we can get back and forth in the snow. We're looking all over. Last, I want to say Thursday, I jumped up on Craigslist and found one, and we were going to go all the way down to Arkansas to look at it because it was a 5-speed, and that's what we were looking at. But it was 5 hours away, and I was just like, man, my luck, I know it's going to be a piece of shit. So I went and got Dustin on it. He's been looking around for me. So I found one in Crocker, Missouri. It's about an hour away. You know, so, oh, it's got warranty and blah, blah, this. I was like, well, fuck, for a 2002, had 175,000 miles on it. I figured it had a warranty, you know, it's probably gonna take care of. Man, I got up there, the thing was a piece of shit. I mean, a piece of shit. Everything rattled, bumped, banged, panged, teened. All the trim inside the Blazer was all loose, so it was rattling. We had to hold our hands on it so we can hear the motor. Full drive fought itself. Every time you take it out of full drive and make a clunking sound and shake the whole entire vehicle. When it went to full drive and make a clunking sound and shake the whole entire vehicle. And it wouldn't roll under its own power. Like, if sometimes full drives, if you just give them just a little bit of gas when they're in full drive, they'll creep themselves forward. You know, they'll start crawling. And this one didn't. It just locked up like the brakes were on. So that was a fucking waste of time. But, you know, I got time with my family, and we know we got to go places that we didn't see, so we hemmed and hawed and hemmed and hawed, and as we were going up to Crocker, Missouri, the guy that offered money on my car, which I told him no way, I threw my car up on Craigslist for $6,500, and like an idiot, I did not blue book mine. I just put a price on that I wanted out for it, and I threw it on there. I put on there, don't waste my time. If you're not looking to buy my vehicle, then don't waste my time. No, no low balls, no. I want to come drive it because it's supercharged. You know, none of your, don't waste my time. So, the guy sent me a picture, like not even like 2 days later, not even a day later. I think it was up for like a full day, and he sent me a picture of all this cash. Oh my God, that bug hit me in the windshield right in my eye. And I literally cannot fucking see. Oh, look at that. That's gross. Ugh. Ugh, okay. That's a little bit better. Gross. Anyway. What kind of bug that was, but he was full. Ah, shit, where was I? Alright, so anyway, he sent me this picture of his money on his bed of all this cash, but he never said how much cash. He said, I'm not wasting time, here's my cash. So I'm thinking, you know, maybe he'll throw $6,000 out there. So we finally meet up, he comes to my work. He's a really strange guy, kind of really uppity up. And just going through my car with a fine-tooth comb, but everything's really, really good shape on my car. So he's like, well, I better offer you some money before we leave. I can't pick it up tonight. And then my wife, I forgot my title. My wife's gonna bring my title in for lunch, and I told him, he's like, yeah, it's no problem. I can't get it tonight anyway. I've got a blah 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 blah. So he pulls out this money out of his bag, and he's like, here, the only thing I'm gonna give you is 5,000 cash, and that's it, no penny more. And I was like, well, fuck you, dude. I was offended. I was pissed off. I was like, fuck off. So I was like, no, thanks, nope, not gonna happen. He's like, alright. So He said, think about it in case you change your mind. So I kept his number just in case, you know. Then I got back into work, and I was like, you know, fuck it. I deleted his number. I was like, fuck that shit, you know. My car's worth that. So I was all bummed, pissed off, been out of shape, you know, just bummed. You know, I had my car sold, and then so I went home, and I got in bed, went to sleep, and I just, like, fucking just for the life of me, I was like, man, why don't you check to see what your car is actually worth? So I got on there, and it was worth $55.27. So a $5,000 offer was phenomenal. And I'm like, ah, you dumb fuck. So I texted the guy back and tried getting 54 out of him. He said, no, 5,000's it. So I hemmed and hawed, and as we were on our way to look at that Blazer and Crocker, I just texted him back and said, absolutely, 5,000 deal. So we worked out a deal. He was going to come up that night and pick it up. So on our way back from Crocker, you know, I texted him and said, he goes, well, no, I can't come up tonight. Could you come to me? It's like, come to me. It's like this guy just wants everybody to do everything for him. So I was like, fuck it, $5,000, I'll do it. Went in there, sold my car, $5,000 cash. So we've been looking at this other Blazer, another one that is up in Kansas City, and it looked like it was in decent shape. So I loaded up the family on just a whim. My wife had to work on a Sunday night, and I was like, fuck it, let's go get a hotel and go to Kansas City. So we got a hotel, we went to Kansas City for, you know, the kids' experience. They've never been to a hotel. They loved it. Oh my god, they went crazy. Loved being at the hotel. Got up in the morning, you know, and went and looked at this Blazer, and it was a piece of junk. It smelled like cow shit. All the stuff could have been fixed, but I'd had to put about $2,000 into it. It ran really good, so we just went to go back, and we're like, all right, let's go ahead and shoot this guy like 2,500. He wanted 33, and I was like, no, let's take it for a little bit longer of a drive. And thank God I did, because as I was turning, I zipped back into traffic and I pinned it. And right when it hit 4,500, the tach goes, wah, 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 and it just stuttered. Like it was like dying, like it didn't have any gas. The transmission was going out of it. The transmission or the torque converter. And I was like, God, thank God. You know, because I'd have to drive another 3 hours back home with that shit. So, you know, it was kind of a nice thing that I actually went for that ride. So Dustin, the good friend that he is, got on his cell phone and found us a bunch of cars, a bunch of Blazer to look at, and we looked at all of them. Well, we stopped looking at this one. It was kind of nice, but the return hose was leaking, so he didn't want to let no one ride it because it could catch on fire, which was nice of him. So I looked at it, and it was way too much rust. So as we were sitting there, I called another one that was really, really, really nice, and I called, and the guy's like, hello, and I was like, hey, I'm calling about your black ZR2 Blazer. He's like, let me look. I was like, yeah, the black one, the two-door. It has to be the two-door. He's like, yeah, I still got that. And I was like, all right, cool. I said, I'm up here in Kansas City right now looking at all this junk that's up here, all these other ones. And he's like, well, you just sound like you're fucking picky. And I was like, yeah, I am picky. And he fucking hung up on me. And I was like, all right, I'll give the guy the benefit of the doubt that he just fucking, you know, the line went dead. So I called him back, and I was like, nothing. So I called him back again, and he's like, I was like, I'm calling about the ZR2 Blazer. And he's like, yeah, fuck you, dude. Fuck you, you prick. I don't fucking want your type around here, you fucking asshole. You don't lead off a conversation with saying that shit. We don't want your fucking kind around here. And I'm just like, I'm blown away. Like, I'm saying all the other crap is junk. It is. It's junk. Like, I'm coming to look at yours. I didn't call yours junk. And then I was like, you know, I looked at my phone. I was like, you're a fucking cunt. Click. I was like, fuck you, dude. Just because you're having a bad Monday, why don't you just fucking have a heart attack and die? Fucking asshole. So we're just done. We're like, fuck it. Let's go home. We have our Camaro still, and the Camaro got 35 miles per gallon going up there, being a V6 5-speed. I couldn't believe it. Ran flawless with the air on. Yeah, it was a little tight for the kids, but I was like, fuck it. This is our new family car. $5,000 cash in our pocket. Fuck it. Now we don't have that many cars. So joking, I told my wife, I was like, let's take that $5,000 and put it into my 94 short bed Chevy that we've been wanting to rebuild forever. And Dawn's like, do it. And I'm like, what? She goes, do it. I love your truck. We met in your truck. We need a 4-wheel drive. Fix it. Do whatever you got to do. So now I have $5,000 to put in my truck cash. And I am fucking blown away excited. Like, I just can't freaking wait. So Dustin's my body guy. He's already rebuilt one of them trucks from the frame up. So we're gonna go through and make a list of everything and try to keep a budget down to like $4 grand. It doesn't run really good right now, so I've got it at a mechanic shop trying to diagnose what it needs. So we're gonna look at that. Hopefully that doesn't cost too much money to get it up and running again. It's got a lot of miles on it, but it runs, doesn't smoke, doesn't use any oil. So I'm just gonna run it until get all the bodywork shit done, and then in a couple of years I'll probably rebuild the motor and the tranny and shit in it. But we're gonna do it. It's two-tone blue and silver. We're gonna keep that. New grill, new headlights, new tail lights, new paint, new interior. We're gonna go to town on it. So that's my story. Had a great time going to Kansas City, and I hate being in the car. I don't like driving long distances, but I tell you what, with the kids and my wife and everything, and we didn't even have the radio on half the time, just because we were just having a hell of a conversation with the two of us, and just, you know, we got late night fucking McDonald's when we got up there, fucking like 12:30 at night, and just fucking beds out, and had sex, you know? I love having sex in hotel rooms. I don't know why. It's just like dirty, and just gotta have sex in a hotel room. We didn't get up and get in the pool though. We got there right when the pool closed. I couldn't convince the guy to let my kids go and play in it. He said, no, hotel policy. I was like, come on, we're the only ones here. But, you know. So, we wanted to get up there. I kind of wish we didn't check out. Checkout was at 11. I wish the checkout was more like noon. We would have went back to the hotel and let my kids play in the pool. But, you know, it is what it is. Got home and got coming home, and work wasn't, since we spent so much time looking at Blazers, I wasn't going to make it to work at 3:30, so I called in and had the rest of the day off, and fuck, we got home around, I don't know, we stopped in Bolivar to have Smith's, a little restaurant we like there. We ate. I think we got home around 6, and I was literally out cold in my bed at 8:30. Like, I went to bed at 8 and watched a little bit of TV with my wife, and next thing I look over, she's fucking catching flies. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. So I shut the TV off and I was out.